Okay, greetings and thank you for joining us. My name is Jim McLaughlin with Effective Action Consulting, and I'm here with David Shoup of Shoup Legal, rather. I'm sorry, he's a business attorney here in Murrieta, California. I'll say that again, David Shoup, in case you didn't get it the first time. David and I work closely together to support the business community in all that they're going up to keep it thriving, and in David's case, to keep them out of trouble as well, because we know there are pitfalls and things that can happen, and if we're not careful, if we're not mindful, it can cost us dearly. So, David, thanks for joining me on Monday. David shared with me that he put together an emergency business organizer, and it's in times like this that something like that can come in very handy. Sometimes things happen. People get sequestered, and business operations can be interrupted. And having something put together can help us make rational decisions and take effective action towards the continuation and even the thriving of our business. So,
Right.
David,
Right.
again, thanks for joining us. Tell us a little bit more about the organizer.
Well, first, thank you, Jim, for bringing me on. This is a great pleasure of mine to speak to everyone and really to address what a lot of business owners are thinking is, what's going to happen to my business if I'm not able to be there? And we have a lot of business owners right now who are working remotely. But if something were to happen to that primary business owner, what's going to happen to that business? And that's the main thing that we're going to be addressing, and has really helped with this business organizer. Okay, so let's just say, hypothetically, there's a pandemic going on. I don't know. There's a pandemic going on, and then the business owner gets sick, and they have to be quarantined, or they're just disabled to the point where they can't step in and run their business, even remotely from their home. This is when we need to have prior planning in place to make sure there is something in place for our successor, whether it's our wife, our some other significant other, family member, or just an employee who's going to step in and take the reins of our company during our absence or when we're unavailable. And so we need to provide guidance to them. That is really where this all started.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So, and it's important to know that this organizer is really a guide. Okay. So that's how I set it up. So now let's say, the business owner, they've got their estate plan in order. They got a good, business trust. That it starts there. Okay. Because the business you want to put in that trust, and that'll protect it. But it doesn't end there. We need good business structuring. For example, you want to structure that LLC or corporation. A sole proprietor is really exposed right now, so we don't want to rely on being a sole proprietor necessarily. But you've got the trust, you've got the LLC, the corporation, but that's not it. That's not the entire picture, okay? Because again, it all comes down to direction and guidance to our successor trustee, to our vice president, or whoever is going to be stepping in for us, of what to do next, okay? And that's what this organizer is going to help, okay? Because I talk to a lot of business owners, and they're going, David, my wife doesn't know how to run this company. If something happened to me, we would be in big trouble, okay? So that's a problem. We need to protect ourselves against that reality. And giving some guidance and direction is really what we want to do, so that our business essentially can live forever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the goal.
Yeah, I love the questions. I'm looking at the one right now. Who does the payroll? It's like, if I'm going to take over the reins of the company for a while, if I'm, I'm the general manager, but I haven't dealt with that before. Well, who do I even talk to? Right? Just having that question and that phone number, just to know who it is to talk to,
right,
can make a world of difference to the operations of the business. Now, say more about, you talked about the estate plan and the structure and all that. And I'm thinking, this is like, fills out the whole package here. And then and you said something earlier about, pulling all these documents together into, into one place, so it's easy access for everybody.
Yeah, exactly. So the organizer is going to walk you through the various things that you want to have in one place. Okay. We don't want, if I got sick right now and I couldn't come in or assist or work or do anything, that's a big issue. I've got caseload to work through. So there's clients that need to be contacted and serviced. There's all my employees that need direction. I mean, there's the full scopes. We want to have all the documents in one place. Things like our profit and loss statement, our tax returns, our employees' records, all these things, our business plan that, I know that you work with all of your clients to help prepare a really strong business plan. All this stuff needs to be put together. So then let's just assume the person's spouse is coming in and they don't run the company. They're going to go, okay, I know I got job descriptions. I've got our marketing campaign summarized. I've got the clients and where that is. I even need to know just basic stuff like what's the password to this computer. All that is going to be in one spot for that person to step in and just start rocking and rolling from day one.
I get such peace of mind just thinking about this. I mean, I don't have this in my own company, right? And I'm a recent partner in the company. I'm asking these same questions as I think of them over the years, right? Like, who's our accountant? And who does this and who does that? Because if something were to happen to my partner, it would all be in my lap with, sort of scrambling.
Right.
And
right.
You mentioned something also about business processes, and I saw it in the document myself. And one of the a quote that I'm fond of that comes to mind is, if you don't have what you're doing defined as a process, you don't know what you're doing. And I love
I like that. That's a good one.
Oh my gosh, what do I not have written down so that somebody else could pick it up and run with it? So this covers that as well, correct?
Absolutely. So what I have broken down is just really the key areas of the business. What is the process? If you do have procedures, great. Then put in where that procedure is located. I myself have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of business files in various subfolders, and I can't even find stuff myself in my own business files. So I've got to have the path written out for where are these procedures. And if you don't have the procedures and something isn't developed, then this gives you the perfect opportunity to at least start that, okay? Okay, so someone comes in, they're going to make a call. What do we do next? Okay, then they want to schedule an appointment. Then how has that worked? And then what happens? And then what happens? And then what happens, right? Yeah. All that you want to put in here to summarize your procedures. So again, your significant other comes in because you're sick and you can't come in. They go, okay, well, I know there's going to be a call. We're going to do this. We're going to set this appointment. We got this document for them to look at. And then where is that document located is really, really important. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
You started out at the beginning, you talking about, maybe a pandemic could come along, something like that, jokingly. But it's not just for, like the loss of the disability or inability or loss of a business owner. But there's also, I mean, there's disasters of many forms, right? It could be a natural disaster, right? Where we don't have electricity or we don't have water, and for the continuing operation of our business to the best of its ability. Those are other kinds of emergencies that I know from past experience that can be very disruptive, if not, could be disruptive, I'll leave it at that, to a business. And having a plan like this in place for a variety of scenarios, because it's not when or if, rather, a disaster will happen. It's just when and how prepared will we be.
Yeah, I completely agree. And getting prepared also involves bringing in all your professionals, your professional advisors to this plan, okay? Every business, I don't care what they do. I don't care if you walk dogs, you would do tax advice, or you're a litigation attorney, okay? Every business does and needs the same thing, okay? And this organizer will help pull these advisors under one roof, because frequently the CPA is not talking to the lawyer, who's not talking to the web designer, who's not talking to their, their coach or whatever. And so this will help us do that, because your advisors need to be all under the same roof, so to speak, and understand how this company works, okay? So that is really important too, and this organizer will help you do that.
David, this is so awesome. I'm so excited that you presented this to me and to us, and you're offering it, of course, free of charge to people. Now it's 33 pages, so it's a bit of an undertaking. So my kind of advice on that is just get started, right? And so how do they get their hands on this document?
Well, basically, the easiest way to do it is you can send me an email, okay? You can reach me at david@shouplegal.com. That's SHOUP legal.com. You can also call my office at 951-445-4643. 4114. My team has all this ready to go. So we want to help as many small business owners as we can. I truly believe in coming together as a community, helping one another get through this pandemic, because small businesses is the lifeblood of our economy, of our community. And so us working together in this way is really what it's going to take to get through this, because it's not companies like Macy's that's getting our economy and our country going. It's small business owners, and we need to band together. So that's the best way to get it. Emailing me, calling me up, and we'll get it right over to you. We've got it in a Word document, PDF, really easy to use formats. You could just start typing this thing in within 5 minutes of getting this thing and start preparing and protecting your business.
Fantastic. David, thank you so much for your time. I'm going to see if I can attach it into this this link here as well. I'm not sure, but you've got the contact information for David. He's generously offering his time to help you get started on it and with any other aspect of your business, of course. David, thank you for your leadership. I mean, I'm so inspired by seeing how people rise up, and really want to ease the pain and to make the pathway clear for people on how to survive during difficult times. So thank you for your time.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're very welcome. Thanks for joining us. And if you have any questions for us, you can respond to this, give me a call, give David a call, and please share this with people that that may benefit from this information. We'll see you around. Thanks so much.
Take care.
Bye-bye.